Good morning, everyone. Today is April 11th, 2019. It's 41 degrees, but feel like 42 here in North Idaho. I'm Jody, and welcome to Moose Flats Farm. Hello, I'm sitting here at the kitchen table looking out at my raised garden beds and going to plant some pepper seeds and tomato seeds. So I got two of these cell trays from work the other day because they had a really good LED multi-light plant light that went clearance. So I was able to pick a couple of those up. A little improvement over the T5 light. So I figure I can start the tomatoes and peppers in the house. And if the camera will focus out there, you can see my raised beds. Such a beautiful view from the kitchen table. So if I sound a little funny or a little spacey, just got off work and stopped at urgent care because the other day my throat started hurting, and the last couple days it felt like I had something stuck in the back of my throat, and it turns out that my tonsil is infected, or she said has an abscess in it, which is basically like the beginning stages of tonsillitis. So I'm on heavy antibiotics, hoping to catch it so I don't have to go to the emergency room and have emergency tonsillectomy. And hopefully it doesn't rupture. So, gonna plant some seeds and take you guys along. Okay, now that we're recording, I planted some of the mini bell peppers that seeds collected that over the last couple holidays. Some sweet California Wonder, because Darla loves stuffed peppers. And then I've got this Burpee organic hot pepper Greek peppercini. Dave, John, and I love us some hot pepper. And then I'm going to do 2 rows of the Baker Creek mini peppers. And then I have the Chinese 5-color pepper. It's a ornamental, but it is also edible. So, gonna give that a shot. Planting 2 rows of banana pepper, because we really love banana peppers. So we'll probably have peppers coming out of our ears, but we'll figure out something to do with them all. Gonna plant 2 rows of the Craig's Grande Jalapeno. And the last pepper I'm doing is black Hungarian. Give them a light dusting, give them a squirt with the squirter thing, put a little saran wrap over the top, and put them back on top of the fridge. So I'm just going to put saran wrap over the top because don't really like the big bulky plastic tray lids, and it's only going to be on here for a week until these things germinate. Just hold a little of the moisture in. And then because my lights keep wanting to twist, gonna just stick these in to help keep everything in place. So on the tomatoes, going to plant 3 rows of this Burpee Sweetie Pie. We really like the cherry tomatoes and have always had the best luck doing cherry tomatoes. 2 of the Sweet 100s. And I have no idea why I didn't order any tomato seeds from Baker Creek. I don't know. We'll do 2 of the Jeremiah Johnsons. 2 rows of cilantro to go with all the peppers. A black Krim. It's the Russian one that's got the black shoulders on it. Tomato Delicious. Not sure, but we'll give this guy a shot because he is slightly older seed. And then Farmer's Monster. We're going to do 1 row of that. So the last 3 I showed you, they're little older seeds. Plant them a little heavier. Hopefully we'll get some germination out of them, and that's why I'm not planting as many of them. Plus they're slightly bigger, and here where we live in North Idaho, we can get a frost in beginning of June, and we can get one right at the end of August. So we really have a short growing period. So me starting them in the house now, and then in a month and a half I can put them in the greenhouse, they're going to have a huge jump over everything else we've done before. Instead of normally it would be in about a month and a half that I'd be planting these seeds to get them to go. Okay, so I got all the tomatoes planted on the ones that I knew were older seeds. I planted heavy, so almost a guarantee. Hopefully every single one of them germinate, but we'll see. Now I'm just gotta cover them with dirt, give them a little squirt of water, and put some saran wrap over and get them up under the light. Well, I got them all transplanted and back up on top of the fridge. Show you what I got going on there. So there's my tomatoes, sourdough starter, peppers, and another sourdough starter. So all else fails, I have sourdough. So I got the Astilbe pot full of soil. Gonna dig up the Astilbe and move it down to the house. Having a little tiff with a red-tailed hawk. Has already gotten the one buff silky. Not very happy about that. And then got home from work today and Mama chased him off before he could get another baby, but I know it's nature and they're out running around. That's going to happen, but really, go pick on someone else's chickens. Well, enough of that. And as you probably can hear in my voice, the abscess is still there on my tonsil. I think the antibiotics are starting to work because it doesn't feel like it's gotten any worse. But at the same time, it really hasn't gotten any better. So just keep taking the antibiotics and the ibuprofen for the swelling. And there's part of the reason why we had to replace this pot. The whole bottom is rotten out. Hi, Kiesel. And I tried taking it out in there, but it's all root bound, so. One down, two to go. So as you can see, I got it full of soil and put way too much in there. I didn't realize that still these roots were going to be that huge for whatever reason. So prune the roots back a little bit and remove some dirt out of there. There, that looks better. So get the Stilbé ready to go in. And they're 3 different colors. I got a pink, a white, and a purple, I believe it is. And I have no idea which is which, so I'm just going to random plant like Mother Nature does. Should get the other 2 ready so I can at least get placement kind of correct. And I'm just going to plant the little columbine with them. Why not? I'll plant them in a corner. So the Stilbé is about that big. And there's my hole. Hopefully it's big enough for it to fit in. Oh yeah. I got dirt all over the camera. That's what happens when you play in the dirt. So I'm gonna go grab the watering can and water these guys in and fill the other box and maybe even get the delphinium brought down and planted. And there is the 4 delphiniums transplanted. We'll put a couple spikes in them in case I have to hang a sheet over them if it looks like it's gonna freeze. Okay, let's get something out of the way before I get blasted either now or in the future. Never stated we're an organic farm. I do use Miracle-Gro moisture control in my flower pots. I had tried organic and that year was the worst our flower pots have ever looked. They were spindly and anemic looking, so we're not eating those guys, so I figure that's fine. We do the garden as natural as possible. Every now and then we do Miracle-Gro fertilizer on it. So we've tried the organic and really basically lost everything that year. Nothing grew well. We had bug issues. So we try to go as natural as possible. Sometimes there is chemical intervention. So I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but I just wanted to put it out there so you're not expecting one thing and then you're seeing me doing something completely different. Well, I'm out here in the raised bed area. It's where I'm going to end today's video. Went to the doctor yesterday, got different antibiotics, so fingers crossed that that will work, but waiting for a call from an ears, nose, and throat doctor to see what the next step's going to be. Hope you all are having a good day and a good week, and I'll see you on Sunday's video. Bye. Well, brought the turkey some logs to climb on. As you can see, Chickenbach is roosting on it. Hi guys. There. I did raise their light up a little and just dumped in a dozen baby crickets. Give them something to chase around and have fun with.